Yeah. And let me just add to that, the way to make sure the economy grows is make sure that money is circulating in the pockets of people. Because for an economy to grow, you need to up production, but you also need to up consumption. The things I have just explained, including now with heightened crisis, and the Strait of Hormuz now, Iran says it's permanently now closed, as of yesterday, as of this morning rather, is that all these, when so much money is not circulating, it means that there is nobody to consume goods and services. When the things I have just talked about and Prof has added in terms of the cost of living, in terms of the cost of goods, it means two things. One, because incomes are not improving. From 2020, real incomes have actually been going down. And I dare anybody to just look at their own salaries, and look at how much you could afford in 2019 and what you can afford today, and factoring in inflation. And you see, the discussion that inflation, which is now going up, by the way, inflation has started going up again. Inflation is the increase in the cost of basic goods, how they're expanding. The fact that they expanded at 4% last year does not mean they did not expand. They only expanded with a smaller margin than 8%, than 9% where they were. So which means year on year, the cost of accessing basic goods and services and food is going up. Last year it went up, but by a smaller margin, but it's still going up, it's still compounding. But salaries and real incomes are not going up. And therefore what that means is that the money within the economy is not circulating. But let me come to public debt. And Prof, if you allow me, I would still put public participation, I work a lot on that. Public-private partnerships and securitization, they all need to be part of debt. As of now, they are not considered as part of debt stock.
Why?
Add pending bills.
I'm coming to that.
One would imagine that debt is described as something that's owed.
As of now, the reason for that is, and that's why there's an argument that they are not part of debt. But remember, every public-private partnership is guaranteed by government. The private investor will not go at a loss. If today Kenyans decided none of them will use the expressway, the one who built the expressway will not lose their money. Turkana wind project, we've not consumed a lot of the power from there.
True.
But we are still paying. So the SGR, it's not once, it's not twice we have put in money. So the investor will never lose. So I consider it part of debt, and I'm pushing that needs to be included as part of the total debt stock. All the guarantees to the state corporations, the same ones that actually charge. But let me finish my thought process. That because of all these demands of government, and I'm still not convinced that government does not want to borrow more, because when you look at it right now, we are talking about 1.1 trillion or 1,100 of deficit that needs to be borrowed. But that is a figure as of now. Last year, let me give you an example. Last year we started with 900. We are ending the financial year at 1,100. The deficit has increased. Borrowing domestically is going to be now 90%. 90% of this 1.1, about 950 billion, is going to be borrowed domestically. What does that mean? Because I want to add it why the economy is not growing. It means that government is actually competing and out-competing, out-maneuvering everybody else in the domestic credit market.